But let me talk about an aspect that is very relevant, speaking to a person like yourself, and that is women in tech. In your opinion, what effective method have you found that actually attracts more female into tech roles?
I think one big thing is role models. We need more female role models in the field, leaders that these new young women and girls can look up to. Because, when you look up and you only see one gender, you as a young girl are not going to think that this is a field you should be getting into. It can be discouraging. So it helps to have role models that can encourage you along the way. And I think going along with this is just having everyone should have a voice at the table. That means there should always be a woman's voice at the table. Push more for more diversity within tech teams, at tech events. One thing that I see as a common issue and that goes along with that role model point is that when you go to tech conferences, take a step back and look at the diversity up there. And it doesn't have to be just around gender, but it can be on every element when we talk about diversity. How diverse is the panel of speakers? And usually, typically, it's not very diverse. It's very much the same type of speakers all the time. And this can just be discouraging for any sort of minority that's in the field.
Do you have a role model or did you have a role model?
Probably, honestly, I mean, back in the day, both of my grandmothers actually, both of my grandmothers were in our role models and continue to be.
Uh,
One of my for different reasons. One of my grandmothers immigrated from Greece to the US for opportunity, went through a lot of struggles, like came with nothing. It's just incredible what she went through. And she's an amazing person on top of that. Like she got through it all. So that's more about like perseverance and everything. And then my other grandma is from America. She's here, but she was very highly educated. I believe she completed her master's, I believe. And at her time, that wasn't normal for a woman to hold a master's degree. And then on top of that, she loved, like, math, she loved reading, so I got a lot of these interests from her, I would say. So I didn't have a formal, like, role model at the time, in the tech world, it was more like within my family.